What if Kevin Durant never left the Warriors? Now, we all know that KD pulled off the ultimate snake move back in 16 when he left the OKC Thunder to join a 73-win team that he was up 3-1 over in the conference finals, lost to them, and then ended up joining them. Literally the weakest move by any superstar in NBA history. Obviously, this team would go on and win back-to-back titles. Probably would have been 3 straight if it wasn't for KD and Klay's injury in the 19 finals. And then Kevin Durant decided to go to Brooklyn, make his own legacy. Didn't turn out too well for him and hasn't since, honestly. So I'm going to be going ahead and forcing Kevin Durant to stay on this Golden State Warriors team until his career ends. And we are going to see how many titles this squad can rack up. We got Curry at a 97, KD as well. Klay is a 91, Draymond 89, JaVale McGee's a 77, Sean Livingston is still here. No Andre Iguodala, shout out 2K for not having him in the game. And we are starting in the Steph Curry era where LeBron is still the best player in the world at a 98 overall. Curry is there and KD top 3. We got a prime James Harden, MVP Westbrook about to happen. Kawhi is still on the Spurs, AD on the Pelicans. Now, I did make sure that the core 4 is still intact and they're going to be here basically until 2024. After that time passes, they can go wherever the hell they want. I don't really care. KD will grab his second MVP of his career, averaging 31, 9, and 6. Ben Simmons is the Rookie of the Year, the 6th man to Ty Lawson, and the DPOI will go to DeAndre Jordan. Steph and KD both made the first team from Golden State. We also have James Harden here with AD and Jokic, a 22-year-old Nikola Jokic, dear God, averaging 20, 15, and 5. No way. He was not an 89 overall in 2017. The Warriors obviously would grab the 1 seed as we play the Dallas Mavericks. I'd imagine our record 65 and 17, pretty similar to what they did in real life. We got the Spurs up here. Denver was good. Utah, Toronto in the East with the Cavs. A very young Celtics squad. Miami still there. Chicago. Somehow Curry will average 35 points per game with KD also averaging 31. The best 2 scorers in the NBA. James Harden averaged 31. AD was up there. Kyrie and Kawhi. And I mean, we should be able to absolutely steamroll our competition, at least in the Western Conference, and then probably play the Cavs in the NBA Finals. Very predictably, just like in real life, we got the Cavs and Warriors in the Finals. We're pretty familiar with this squad, or both squads, honestly. Hopefully, we can go on and win our first title in the Kevin Durant era. All right, here we are in Game 4, up 3-0 in this series. We are down by 3 late in the 4th quarter, 23 seconds to go. LeBron's just going to dwindle down the clock. We're not going to have a good shot. I mean, if they miss this, we can't come back and hit it 3. Hopefully that's the case. Run the pick and roll. LeBron looking, sizing up Kevin Durant. Only 4 seconds left on the shot clock. He's gonna pull up midi. It won't go, and it's good. Call a timeout. We have 3.7 seconds. That's enough time to get a shot off to at least tie the game and force overtime. All right, 3.7. Curry for 3, puts it up. Steph, and bang! There it is. 1.3 seconds to go. Tie game. LeBron, full court heave, and there we go. We are headed to OT. Steph Curry with a Steph Curry classic. Who let this man wide open at the 3-point line? And bang, there it is, the greatest shooter of all time. He wasn't missing that. 2-point game, 35 seconds to go. Let's see if Steph, KD, and the Warriors can cook. KD, or that's Green, my bad. Curry driving on Kyrie. Curry posting up. Kyrie puts it in. No, it won't go. It will not go, and they're going to have to foul with 26 seconds to go, but Kyrie, they still have another foul to give, which is good, but Kyrie is going to get fouled again by Steph, and he will head to the line and most likely sink both of them. He's going to hit the first one here, and Kyrie will also sink the second one, so a 4-point lead, a 2-possession game. We need Steph to hit a 3 almost immediately if we want any chance of tying this game up. There it is, the shot again. Curry, no, why is Curry driving? He puts it in, though. A 2-point lead. We're going to have to foul with 21 seconds to go. We are going to end up fouling Kyrie yet again. And Kyrie is going to make both free throws. So a 4-point game yet again. Steph Curry fouled out. So Kevin Durant, it's up to you to make this foul shot. Never mind. I guess it's Sean Livingston. We're going to give it to Draymond in the post. Klay in the paint. Out to KD. Gonna chuck up a three. No. Okay. He's over to Clay in the corner. Three won't go. And we are headed to a game 5. God damn, LeBron literally went Superman. 41, 13, and 5. Meanwhile, Steph Curry had 55 points. KD had 43 himself. Thankfully, we are gonna clutch up here in game 5 and take home the NBA title. Just like we did in real life, we are 1 for 1 so far with the KD Death Squad Warriors as we beat the Cavs in 5 games. Conveniently enough, just like we did in 2017. The sweep happened in 18, but in 17, the Cavs did get a game over Golden State. But regardless of that, we are 1 for 1, starting the Golden State Dynasty with Kevin Durant. He's not going to leave, so we should be good for a very long time. Hopefully one of many trophies. As Steph Curry will grab the Finals MVP, not Kevin Durant. KD averaged 35 in real life, but Steph with his 55 performance and now 45-point performance here in Game 5, he probably definitely deserved it. KD did his thing, 36, 13, and 4. Curry in the finals would end up averaging 44, 4, and 7 to take home the Finals MVP. A monster series, one of the best in NBA history. Vince Carter is going to retire early. Jason Terry's out of here. Mike Miller, Joe Johnson, Tyson Chandler. De'Aaron Fox will go first overall to Milwaukee. Lauri Markkanen to the Thunder. Donovan Mitchell to the Hornets. Alonzo will go to the Wizards. Jason Tatum to the Magic. And Kuzma to the T-Wolves. Doesn't look like we had any big free agent acquisition. CP was the best available at a 92, and he decided to re-sign with the Clippers. AD and Steph are both still a 97 overall at the peak of their powers, 29 years old apiece. We got Clay at a 91, Draymond's an 88, and this team is ready for a three-peat. We haven't even repeated yet, but it's almost a lock as long as we do stay healthy, that we do go 3 for 3 to start off the video. I mean, who's going to stop us? Cavs are going to have to add a significant piece to get a lot better in order to match our powers. Steph Curry will win the MVP, averaging 36 and 9. Lonzo, the Rookie of the Year. Rondo, the 6th man, and Giannis will take home the DPOY. Now, for KD, he did not make the first team. I mean, he did average 38 and 5. I don't know how that's not first team worthy. Steph would be there with Russ, Giannis, LeBron, and Jokic. The Warriors again would be the 1 seed. We got the Jazz in the first round of the playoffs. We went 72 and 10, and somehow KD did not make the first team. We literally lost 3 home games all year, and KD was averaging 30. San Antonio was up here. Denver was good. Minnesota. The baby dinosaurs were the best in the East. The Cavs, Boston, Chicago. Individual statistics. I mean, Curry was out of this world. 36.5 points per game. Bradley Beal was up there averaging 30. KD as well as James Harden. So KD getting sold of that All-NBA first team somehow. Yo, ain't no way the Spurs just fed us our lunch in the conference finals. 5 games. It wasn't even close. We got dominated. Now we got the Spurs and the Celtics in the finals, as San Antonio will go on and take it home. Kawhi is the Finals MVP, averaging 28, 7, and 3. And the Warriors are not even able to go back-to-back as we lost Paul Pierce, Metta World Peace, Jamal Crawford, Richard Jefferson, Corver, Matt Barnes, Mo Williams. All these guys are out of here and retired now. I'm honestly extremely shocked that we were unable to go back-to-back, let alone a three-peat. Luka will go first overall to the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton to the Houston Rockets, Marvin Bagley to the Suns, Trae Young will go to the Magic and join Jason Tatum. Mikal Bridges will head to New York. Mo Bamba to the Mavs, and Michael Never Swing the Rock Porter Jr. will go to the Trailblazers. This was the offseason that LeBron was a free agent, and I guess he's deciding to go to Indiana. A 98 overall LeBron will go to the Pacers. The Mavericks just picked up Russell Westbrook. God damn. Paul George is joining the Bulls. Boogie will head to LA. Isaiah Thomas will head to Phoenix. Steph Curry and KD are both a 99 overall. Klay Thompson's up to a 93. Draymond a 90. Yeah, I have no idea how this team lost to the Spurs in the conference finals last year. Hopefully this year can be different. Also, if you guys do enjoy 2K videos just like this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. We're gunning for 5,000 subscribers. Make sure you turn on notifications also so you get notified when I do post. Steph will take home another MVP. Trae Young's the Rookie of the Year. Jay Crowder the 6th man, and Draymond will get his DPOY. Steph will make the first team. Meanwhile, KD was on the second team, averaging 29, 7, and 4. 104. I don't know why he's getting slighted right now for Giannis, who, I mean, well, Giannis did have a monster season. Yeah, I guess LeBron James is a better player than KD. The Warriors, again, the 1 seed in the West, were pretty much going to be that most of this video. 72-10. Denver was good. San Antonio up there. LA, who does have a rookie, Luka, winning 50 games. They do got a 92 overall. Boogie D'Lo is there in the Eastern Conference. Boston won 54 games. Philly was good. Toronto, Indiana with LeBron. The Warriors are back in the finals, this time up against the Boston Celtics, who have a young Jaylen Brown. John Collins is there. Oh my God, how did this team make the finals? With Kelly Olynyk as their starting center. We should absolutely destroy these guys. We splattered the Celtics like a fly on the wall, just like we should. I mean, that was probably the worst finals team in NBA history, bro. They were bad. They were really, really bad. We would end up sweeping them 4 straight games that we blew them out, as the Warriors are going to be able to raise the Larry O'Brien trophy for the 2nd time in 3 years. 2nd time in the video, but we're not done yet. We are far from over with here in the KD Dynasty era, as Steph is going to win his 2nd finals MVP. KD still has none, so Steph is outperforming him. I mean, KD had 40, 10, and 6 in the closeout game. Steph did his thing, though, 37 and 12. He's a monster. Both of these guys, honestly, probably could have had the finals MVP, but Steph will take it, averaging 41 and 9. How are you going to compete with that? Like, I literally do not understand. Dirk has retired after 21 years in the league. D-Wade is out of here. Tony Parker. Zaza Pacheep shot is gone. Zion will go 1st overall to the New York Knicks, just like he wanted to in real life. Ja Wick will go to the Brooklyn Nets. Rui Hachimura to the Hawks. RJ Barrett to the Trailblazers. Kobe White will go to the Rockets. Darius Garland to the Clippers. Brandon Clark will go to the Pistons. James Harden is headed to Chicago. Signed a 3-year deal with the Bulls. Nikola Jokic is going to Dallas. Cat has re-signed with the T-Wolves. Jimmy Butler will go to Denver. Marcus Gasol staying with the Grizzlies. D-Book re-signed in Phoenix. KD and Steph are still both a 99 overall. Our team is still in a great position to rack up these championships. Nikola Jokic will win his 1st MVP, the Rookie of the Year to Zion, the 6th man to Emmanuel Mudiay, and Draymond will take on another DPOY. KD will make the 1st team, averaging 37 and 4. Where is Steph Curry? Oh my God, Ben Simmons is on the 1st team. I mean, he did have a good season. Respect to Ben. Curry, he would average 31, 4, and 7. So I guess it's just hard to have 2 teammates on the All-NBA 1st team. I mean, James Harden, Curry definitely had better stats than James here, 28 and 6. Golden State, again, the 1 seed, no surprise there, as we would end up going 65 and 17. Dallas was good. They have MVP Jokic. LA was up there, Minnesota. Boston in the East with Philly and New York. Steph will win the scoring title, 31 points per game. Kevin Durant averaged 30. Cat was up there with 29 and 13. Kyrie, 28. Harden, Giannis, D-Book. Despite a close series against the T-Wolves in round 2, the Warriors have made the finals up against the New York Knicks, who do have Kristaps Porzingis at a 91, and the rest of their team, I mean, it's alright, but come on now. The finals matchup was not even close for back-to-back seasons, as we sweep the New York Knicks in the finals. 3rd ring of Steph, actually 4th ring for Steph, 3rd for KD here in the KD era, as the Golden State Warriors dynasty is in full effect. 3 chips in 4 years, can't go wrong with that. On the verge of a 3-peat right now, and I mean, we have all the tools necessary to go on next season and win it yet again. As Kevin Durant, look at that Larry O'Brien trophy, 3-time champion. Steph, again, for the 3rd time in his career, will be a finals MVP. For some reason, Kevin just cannot steal it over Steph. Klay Thompson put up 42 points in the closeout game. KD had 28, Steph 20 and 14, as he would end up averaging 33, 5, and 8 for the finals. So definitely well deserved. Monte Ellis has retired, as well as Andrew Bogut, Joakim Noah. Jared Dudley is out of here. Does anybody remember when Jared Dudley went after Ben Simmons and there was a little bit of a back and forth in a round 1 matchup between Philly and the Nets? And then he basically called out Ben Simmons before anybody else called him out, saying the dude doesn't work hard and he's terrible in the half-court set. LaMelo Ball will go to the Hornets 1st overall. Ant-Man will go to the Magic, so the Magic are going to have a great team. Obi Toppin to the Kings. James Wiseman to the Bucks. Tyrese Halliburton will go to the Clippers. We got to watch out for Orlando, man. We're probably going to match up with them at some point in the NBA Finals. They got a squad over there. Steph Curry dropped down to a 98, but KD at 32 years old is still a 99. Clay's 92. Draymond's dropped down to an 86, so we are getting slowly worse. I guess age is the the only thing that can hold us back. I mean, we don't have the greatest bench, but still, we have the best starting 5 in the league with Curry, Thompson, KD, Draymond, and we got Damian Jones as our center, not Kevon Looney. I'll throw Kevon Looney at the center, give him a little bit more minutes here. He's a 78 overall. 31 minutes per night is good. KD will take home another MVP, having one of his best seasons, averaging 32, 8, and 5. LaMelo Ball is the Rookie of the Year. Emmanuel Mudiay, the 6th man, and Giannis, the DPOY. We got Steph and KD both making the first team. Somehow Ben Simmons is there, Giannis and Jokic, as we were the 1 seed. The play-in has been introduced, so we gotta wait the winner of that. 64 and 18. OKC was good. LA was up there. We got Sacramento. Boston dominating the East. I mean, Jaylen Brown's up to a 91. The rest of their squad is looking a little rough, to be honest. We got the Spurs in round number 1. They did beat us a few years ago in the conference finals, so it is time for us to get our revenge. Well, it looks like we're gonna rematch the Boston Celtics in the finals. We clearly have the better team, obviously. Unless Jaylen Brown turns into a prime LeBron, I don't see them winning. Well, surprisingly, we got a series. Game 7, winner take all between Boston and Golden State. What can we do here? Come on. Clutch up KD and Steph. There we go. We got a lead. If it is a close game, I might hop in here. It looks like it is going to be close. This is where legends are made of. Game 7, NBA Finals, and we don't have Steph nor KD on the court. We're down by 2. We got Marcus Smart running a pick and roll and put it in the post to Klay. Klay puts it up, won't go. Oh, no, this is not good at all. He's going to drive. Layup. Good block. No, Collins. John Collins puts it up. He misses it. We need a timeout. We honestly need a timeout right now. Klay, call a timeout. God damn it. We don't got Steph or KD on the court. Klay Thompson. Okay, Klay is going to do a pick and roll, I guess. Marcus Smart running. He's wide open. Smart's open for 3. No, he bricked it. He bricked it for the lead, and we have to foul. That is brutal, man. I just checked the list. KD, I guess he's injured. He's not even in the game, but Steph was fully on the bench for some reason. He's in the game now, but it might be too little too late with 20 seconds to go. We're down by 4. It is a 2-possession game, so we're going to have to chuck up a 3 very quickly here. Steph, open. Okay, he's going to drive. For some reason, Curry, midi, knock, won't go, and John Collins grabs the rebound, and that's pretty much going to do it. The Boston Celtics will dethrone Golden State in 7 games in the NBA Finals to win the title. John Collins is the Finals MVP, averaging 16 and 10. I mean, damn, that series hurts. We probably should have had them there. Dwight Howard, J.R. Henney-Smith, Sean Livingston is retired. Luol Deng is out of here. J.J. Redick is gone. Evan Mobley will be picked first to the Detroit Pistons. Scotty Barnes will go to the Hawks. Franz Wagner to the Nuggets. Cade Cunningham to the Jazz. Josh Giddey will go to the Rockets. The CPU has done an absolutely trash job, at least filling out our bench. I mean, we got Marcus Smart down there. Kevon Looney, he should be our starting big man. Draymond's an 83, so he's getting worse every single season. Klay is still very good, 92 overall. And KD and Curry, I mean, 99 and 98. Giannis will win the MVP, averaging 22 and 10. Cade Cunningham, the Rookie of the Year. Darius Garland, the 6th man. And Giannis will also take home the DPOY. Now, for KD, he'll make the first team. Oh, dear Lord. Averaging 35, 8, and 4 a game. My God, Kevin was on demon time. And for Steph Curry, he's not going to make any of the All-NBA teams. There's no room and no love for Steph. The light-skinned boy from Akron, Ohio. I mean, he was born in Akron, Ohio. You get the deal. The Warriors would actually drop down to the 5 seed as we play the Dallas Mavericks in round number 1. We would end up going 42 and 40, so not a great record at all. The West, honestly, was kind of weak this year. I don't know why. We got Portland as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Boston, 68 wins, fresh off of a championship. We have a rematch in the finals against the Celtics, the team that beat us in 7 games last year. And I mean, taking a look at their roster, it is pretty good. I mean, Jaylen Brown's a 91. Terry Rozier's our starting point guard. And it looks like Steph Curry is injured, so he's not even going to be playing. I mean, 1 to 2 weeks, he could be back. The Warriors are going to get their revenge over Boston as we defeat them, I believe, in 6 games in the finals. It was a close series back and forth. Honestly, for a little bit there, I thought they were going to come back and beat us. We jumped the gun first 3 games, 3-0 series lead. And thankfully, we were able to close them out here at home in Oracle. Actually, it probably isn't even Oracle anymore. We're probably down in the Bay, San Francisco, as we are going to grab our 4th title here in the KD and Steph era in Golden State. 4 titles. Steph has 5. KD has 4. Hopefully, KD can grab his first finals MVP here, and there it is. He will do it. Kevin Durant is your finals MVP for the first time in his NBA career, and he dropped a miraculous 39, 12, and 3 in the closeout game. Klay had 24, and Steph, I don't even think Steph played. played. In the finals, KD would average 34, 8, and 4 to bag that finals MVP, as we did beat Boston in 6 games. We got Lou Will retiring. Al Horford's out of here. Brooke Lopez, Taj Gibson. Al Horford actually just retired in real life like a few days ago. He got his ring and he said, "I'm the hell out of here." Jabari Smith Jr. will go first overall to the Rockets. Chet Holmgren to the Hornets. Paulo Banchero will go to the Baby Dinosaurs. We got Shohan to the Magic. Keegan Murray will go to the Bulls. After that finals MVP, KD is still a 99. Steph, he was injured, but he retained his overall at a 98. Clay's down to a 91. And Draymond, I mean, 32 years old, almost certainly washed at this point, 83 overall. He can still be serviceable. I mean, averaging 8, 6, and 7. I mean, Mr. Triple Single himself. The MVP yet again will go to Giannis. Rookie of the Year to Paulo Banchero, Darius Garland, the 6th man, and Giannis also the DPOY for KD. KD or Steph, both of them will not make the first team. Steph will be on the second team, averaging 25 and 7, and KD, he would average 28, 7, and 5. So they are getting older, 34 years old apiece. Well, Steph's 35. The Warriors would be the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference as we await the play-in winner. 55 and 27, same record as Portland. LA was up there, San Antonio, New Orleans. Detroit was the 1 seed in the East with Shea at the point guard, 86 overall. They do have Andre Drummond there, Evan Mobley. We got Sacktown in round number 1. We should be able to sweep them, hopefully. Oh no, we're down by 2. Luckily, we did pull it off in game 7. I thought we were cooked, not gonna lie. Back in the finals for the 5th straight season, and we got another rematch with Boston. This is our rivals. In real life, it was the Cavs. In 2K, it is the Boston Celtics. And it all comes down to this, another game 7 to decide who is the NBA champion of this season between Boston and Golden State. A pretty close game so far. And the Celtics will go on, win the title in game 7. I don't know why it says KD is the finals MVP. Jaylen Brown only averaged 18, 7, and 2. I don't like giving the finals MVP to the losing team. Chris Bosh, LaMarcus Aldridge, Thaddeus Young, Marcus Saul, Goran Dragic, Jeff Teague, Michael Beasley, a lot of players. Lynn Sanity is out here. Patrick Beverly. I thought the next 5 years was yours, buddy. Obviously, Wemby will go first overall to the Utah Jazz. Brandon Miller to the Bulls. Scoot Henderson will go to the Thunder. Amen Thompson to the Heat. He's still a 99 overall at 35 years old. Steph's a 98. Klay Thompson, 90. We get Damon Jones as our starting center. He's an 83. And Draymond, I mean, he's washed up. Still a very good team. Should be good enough to at least make another finals appearance. We are getting older, though, so our clock is almost running out on the KD and Steph a Warrior era. Karl Anthony Towns will win the MVP. The Rookie of the Year will go to Wemby, the 6th man, to the Cum Bucket, and Giannis, the DPOY. We got KD still making the first team, averaging 26, 7, and 4. Meanwhile, Steph Curry, I do not see no Steph Curry anywhere to be found. Golden State currently is in the play-in against the Lakers. We were the 7th seed in the Western Conference, as we would go 43 and 39. Not a great record whatsoever. Definitely the worst. Actually, it's not the worst of the video, but worst placement in the Western Conference so far. Wow, ain't no way. We lost 2 play-in games, 1 to LA and then 1 to Houston, and we didn't even make the postseason for the first time in the KD era here in Golden State. As the Orlando Magic will go on and win the title, Trae Young is your finals MVP. They dominated the T-Wolves in 5 games. Mike Conley, Gallinari, James Johnson, and Robert Covington have all retired. The Clippers will take Alexander Sarr first overall. Dillingham went to the Kings. Ron Holland to the Spurs. Zach Edey will go to the OKC Thunder. And where is Bronny James? Bronny James to the Detroit Pistons, 18th overall. I mean, this team theoretically should still be good enough to at least make the postseason. We got KD at a goddamn 99. Steph's a 98. Clay's not completely washed. I mean, Draymond is down there at 34 years old. We are an older team, but on paper, we still look pretty good. The MVP will go to Zion Williamson, the 6th man, the Şengün, and Giannis will take home the DPOY for Kevin Durant, who will not be on the first team or the second team or the third team, as I mean, he was injured. He has a torn left Achilles. How fitting is that? 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, shooting 50, 40, 90. I mean, he was very efficient. Steph, oh wow, Steph only 22 points per game, buddy. And if we take a look here for KD, he only ended up playing 48 games, so This technically could be the end of Kevin Durant on the Golden State Warriors, at least competing for titles. We did make the postseason. 42-40 is the 4th seed in the West. That is how weak the Western Conference is right now. And the Timberwolves would destroy us in 5 games in round number 2. It was not even close, as that will mark the end of the dynasty in Golden State. The Magic will go on and win the title. Cat, I don't know why you're the Finals MVP. Trae Young, Finals MVP, averaging 20 and 7 as they beat the T-Wolves in 6 games. And I mean, we still have Steph and KD here. We'll go one more season and see if they can create any magic, as we are just not even close, remotely close to the same team that we were. We still have 390 overall players, but we're not simulating like we should. The GOAT, LeBron James, has retired after 22 years. Kyle Lowry is out of here. Kevin Love, D. Rose, and Markieff Morris. Well, here it is, the farewell tour for Kevin Durant on Golden State. We got one more season to try to win one more title, and well, they're both a 98 overall. Him and Curry still at the top of their game, statistically at least. We got Clay down at an 88, and I mean, where? Oh, wow. Draymond is not even on the squad anymore. We picked up Buddy Hield, but he's 32 years old. Zion will win another MVP. Dylan Harper, the Rookie of the Year, the comeback at the 6-man, and Giannis, the DPOY for KD. I mean, Curry made the first team. He was averaging 24 points per game, and Kevin Durant made the second team, averaging 25, as the Warriors would be the 5 seed, going 44 and 38. Well, I thought we had one more in us, just like Vince Carter, but we got beat by the Utah Jazz in the very first round in 6 games. As the Magic will go on and win another title. Trae Young is the Finals MVP. I believe they three-peated, so they're the new dynasty in the NBA, as Kevin Durant decided to retire after 19 years. I mean, the dominance in Golden State he possessed. For a career, he averaged 28, 7, and 4. Take a look at his accolades here. He's a 4-time champion, 3-time league MVP, only a 1-time Finals MVP, 17-time All-Star, 10 times on the first team, and 5 on the second team. Overall, his legacy is greater because he stayed in Golden State. More chips, more MVPs, less final MVPs, but more success overall. So if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you leave some support on it. I would like to say thank you all for watching, and until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.